And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against Montreal. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set and towing the slab, Tyler Glasnow.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's a speed threat, Akil Baddoo. Next offering is in for a strike. Glass now certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Glass now, ready and deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Grabs it on the run. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. Next offering is in for a strike.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Bryant steps on the bag, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here at the ballpark, and taking the ball for Detroit, Michael Lorenzen. What do we have on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
This one smacked out to left center. This looks like extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. And now it's Brandon Lau. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. In comes the run from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Man at first, Harold Ramirez at the dish. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And in one hops the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 3-zip. And that's a 2-out double.
Picks himself up an RBI. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We go on to inning number 2. The Polar Bears with the lead 3-0. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Eric Haas. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And here is Kerry Carpenter. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Only a handful of pitchers can go through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times. And the analytics have contributed to that trend. But I think there are some guys given an opportunity may be able to show that they can be a 3rd or 4th time through the order type of pitcher.
He's got it. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now it's Austin Meadows with 3 hits so far in the series, and he's knocked in 3 runs as well. Hard hit right side to second. There's one, and it's a double play to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Now to the bottom of the second. The Polar Bears have the advantage, 3-0. Welcome back. Bottom of the second, and now it's Jose Siri. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, a little problem with his location there, but now the bigger problem's at first base. Tons of speed over there. He's going to have to manage the running game and find the strike zone.
On the ground, could be 2. Scope over to second on the Miggy. They get 2. Yandy Diaz now doubled in his first AB. The pitch. And 1-2.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
Next pitch is popped up. Cabrera makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, now it's going to be Jonathan Scope. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Stays alive.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
And that one finds its way through. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Now it's Javier Baez. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. 2-2 now. The punch out there. 1 away. Nick Maton digs in now. Next offering is fouled back. Scope stands at first with 1 out. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Struck him out looking. Fastball to letters froze him for strike 3.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Got him. And that'll do it. Tigers leave 1. Still down 3-0. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Brett Bryant. Here comes a pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Vierling racing over to make the catch.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Left-hand batter waits. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. singled and scored his first time. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely. Runner at first with 2 away. Harold Ramirez getting ready to hit the 1-1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Soler leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings and misses, struck him out. Welcome back. On to the 4th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Matt Vierling. Got it by him for the K.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
That one out to right, and that is a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Kicks and fires. That one the other way, and foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom 4. Here's Wander Franco. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Vierling pulls that one down, and there's one away. And here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt. One down, base is empty. That one down the line, sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So up next, Jose Siri. Here's a 1-1. This one popped up. 2 away now. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And he grounds one back up the middle. What a stop. Nicely done for the out. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And the pitch. On the ground to first. Bryant takes it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Goes down looking. And now it's Jonathan Scope. And he's already singled in this game. That one fouled off, 2-2. And he deals. Out to short. Franco picks it up. Over to first. Scope gone to the play. That's out number 3. Tigers are shut down there. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Yandy Diaz. The 1-1. Swings and sends a rocket to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Kicks and deals. Got him swinging. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Lau at the plate. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Line drive. Lau out on the play. And that's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, top 6. The batter now, Javier Baez. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico. He was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs, and what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS MVP, and of course on the cover of MLB The Show in 2020.
Yeah, nearly won the MVP in 2018 when he finished runner-up to Christian Yelich, and it's about the only thing he hasn't been able to do.
Next to hit, Nick Maton. There's a swing and a miss.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And the right-hander deals. Ripped on a line. Soler right there to make the grab. And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. And next up for the Tigers, Akil Baddoo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Baez around second, headed for third. Baez headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And now just a 2-run deficit.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now, Matt Vierling. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan. Hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Struck him out looking. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jorge Soler. Righty delivers. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Nice grab. Over to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Righty to the plate. The other way. Can't glove it cleanly. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away. And now here is Christian Bethancourt. The 1-2. Up the middle. Throw on to Cabrera. And that is the inning. New inning getting started. And now Eric Haas. And a pitch. That's to third. On to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Here's a 1-2. In the air to left center. A Rosarena after it. Racing, makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls one off. 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
At the belt and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And here it comes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Tigers fail to make any noise. Score holds. It's 3-1. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Joey Wentz. This is his first appearance of the season. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Jose Siri. He's 0 for 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And one away. So the batting order turns over. Here's a speed threat. Randy Arozarena. 1 for 3. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Here's the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. In the air, right field. Meadows makes the play. Runner tags up for third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play, but man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the.
We go to the eighth. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. Yonny Chirinos on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
1-1 now. And that one a little bit high. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Center field. Siri in position. Makes the catch for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Javier Baez. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
They say you win.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their coach.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Brett Bryant. And a count 1-2.
You know, this group of hitters digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Brandon Lowe, the next to hit. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Digging in, Jorge Soler fires to second for 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Through 8 full, the Polar Bears have the lead, 3-1. We go to the 9th, and now the DH, Akil Baddoo.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next pitch inside. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. He was late. On the ground, Franco collects. Now the throw to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Franco moving under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Pete Fairbanks comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Hot shot to third, and that is the ball game.
An historic day for this franchise, win or lose, but an incredible outcome here in front of their new home fans. Those who were on the fence, I think they probably pulled over. This one was special.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
you.